Previously on The Perfect Picture. Our celebrity contestants found out that fire is hot. They say avoid working with animals on set. Here's why.
Children and puppies are the most stressful thing ever.
And we bid farewell to Leander. From the beginning.
Hit it, boys. What you talking about?
Going on a corner where the big boys play.
On a racetrack, I'm very nervous for today.
It's a new day, new scores, new opportunity to climb back up to the top, which is where I want to be.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting at a racetrack. I take it obviously we're going to be shooting cars.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's the superstar.
What an entrance!
What an entrance!
Hello, Shutterbugs.
What's happening?
Are you all feeling revved up today?
Yes.
I can see you're all ready for battle. You've got your cameras.
What's going through my mind is either I'm going to be in the car, in the racetrack, capturing I don't know. Actually, there's a lot going on.
Nomvel, I can see you are still on an absolute high after taking #1 in last week's challenges.
I mean, we won the challenge last week.
But of course, that stops now. You're all down to the top 8. The scores go back down to 0.
Scores are back to 0. Obviously, last week was like a horrible week for me. You know, bottom 2, both challenges.
All back on even pegging, and you can prove yourself yet again in a whole other week.
New challenge, new day, new start. Let's see what we've got.
Take a look at these beautiful cars. The curves, the way the light reflects off of them as they move along the track.
I saw a thing called panning. We got to follow your subject, so hopefully it's that, because that looks super cool. Never tried it. I hope that's what we're doing. I hope we're not getting in the car.
These are the kinds of cars that are worthy to be on the covers of magazines. In fact, you've seen them on the covers of magazines. You've seen superheroes and action heroes drive them on the big screen. The vehicles that today, if you haven't worked it out already, you'll be taking photos of.
Fast cars are definitely my thing, so I think today I'm gonna come away with one.
But of course, there's always a guest judge to help you with that. And someone to help you with car photography today. He is a petrol head and an automotive content creator. Let's give it up for Matthew Kanaya.
Matthew has executed campaigns for Porsche, BMW, Audi, Red Bull, and VW, to name a few. And this is how he does it.
I thought he was in the sports car. When they came past, I saw, oh wait, there goes the guest judge, not in the car, on a bakkie.
What an entrance, eh? Why don't us contestants get these entrances? Do we have to make like the top 3 or something before we start getting these amazing entrances?
What's up, everybody? I'm a huge fan of Matthew's work, so the fact that he's here today, I'm excited. So excited to be learning from him.
Good, yeah, Max.
Yeah. Always need to make quite an entrance, don't you?
Yeah, gotta make a spectacle of it.
Absolutely.
What is this challenge about? What are we about to do?
Matthew, what do you look for in car photography?
So when you're learning to shoot a car, remember, a car is not just an object. It's also got to be something that you got to show its emotion, its raw power.
A little bit of more information, Matthew, please.
You got to make sure that this car looks sexy. Just like how your socials look good, you got to make this thing look good.
How do you make a car look sexy?
Just like how you make yourself look sexy in the morning.
I'm feeling a lot of positive vibes from the guest judge. Like he's gonna give us like a good brief.
So I'm hoping we don't have to be at the back of the truck like he is.
I know you have many other questions. Your time to do that is going to be now.
The perfect picture just always has to have something that's gonna stress us out.
Did I mention that you're going to be doing it on the back of another moving vehicle?
Wait. You're gonna be on the back like how you came in.
Strapped to the back of a bakkie. Why? Why?
Matthew, they're all yours. Ask him whatever you want. Get into the detail of what you will need to be prepared to take the shot that you're looking for.
The Bucky's the one stressed, and I am stressed as hell.
Look at the car. Tell me what you like about it. There's a big, massive wing, so that's obviously a focal point here.
Yeah.
It's got wide arches. It's got a crazy interior with racing seats on it. When you put it up online, it has to tell someone a story. Is this a race car? Is this a casual car? Is this something that's mean and aggressive?
I am freaking out right now. I do not know what the hell I'm gonna do.
All right, so your best settings for this is you want to make sure that the car's always sharp. Same time, you got to make sure that there is a burst setting on.
I don't care a damn if it's setting 566 divided by Mandela minus Thabo Biko. I just want my perfect photo.
Because if you miss the chance to take a photo, you're going to miss your shot.
So what would you use?
That's the camera. Manual.
Again, what settings?
Movie.
You.
Your best one for this, to make it foolproof, is just select the one that says TV.
Oh, TV, okay.
Everything that was said in the masterclass is literally going into the one ear, coming out of the one.
All right.
Thank you.
I hope everyone is ready to put their knowledge to the test. One at a time, each of you will be fastened to the back of the lead vehicle with 3 laps around the track to take your pictures.
Another day, another tough challenge.
Your task will be to ensure that you show off the movement, the speed, and make your car look sexy.
So sexy also means sharp. That also means that you got to make sure that your aperture is higher than 12, make sure that your shutter speed is at least 60, and your ISO is as low as possible, but pick it up for the shadows.
Remember, you're fighting for your place in this competition to win that ultimate prize of 150,000 Rand in cash and 100,000 Rand worth of Canon gear. Good luck and happy snapping.
I ain't gagging. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I really don't. And my hair, I can't lose my swag. I'm gonna have to be in there. I just don't even know what's gonna happen.
It sucks, man. I actually want to go first. It's much better going first and getting it over with.
Tell me about the pressure you were feeling coming off of being #1 last week.
Today, I definitely came in and I said to myself, no pressure. I definitely didn't want to go first, but hey.
It seems like you got your mind ready for this.
Yeah, I'm in my head. I'm literally trying to remember everything. I cannot remember anything.
You ready? You're set? Well, I hope you can find that perfect picture because I can guarantee you the car's perfect.
Final settings.
Your lap starts in 3, 2, 1.
Wait!
Your lap starts in 3, 2, 1. And we're off. Let's hope she stays on.
So you're checking everything as you're going. You're like, oh, is this fine? Is my shutter speed okay?
I think this is a lot more challenging than you realize.
I am just in my head. I'm even forgetting to direct my car.
Bella went first, and obviously, you know, she laid down, and I could tell that she was actually handling the camera.
This challenge is tough. I struggled. I struggled. You guys saw that.
Guinea pig.
How was it?
How was it? Cool.
Well done, Nombelo. And see you give us the secrets. Tejo, you're up next.
Let's go.
Hi, brother.
Yeah, I'm ready for this, man. Seems like a crazy one, though. You know how they catch, like, magazine covers? Like, the car's like here, but here, you just seeing things go. That's what we're doing today. I'm like, no ways. How are we gonna do that? Shutter speed, chilling at 1,000.
Your laps starts in 3, 2, 1.
Let's go! The car pulls off. I'm not expecting none of that. But yo, it pulls off. It breaks you into another stratosphere. You don't even know what's going on. Your hands are moving around. Worse, you're trying to get like the full picture of a car, it's not working. It's not me. It's not the lens. So I'm asking him to come closer. Just come closer. Come closer. Yeah, come closer. And the moment he comes closer, that's when I'm getting my shot. Even though like we're literally being thrown into the other end of a curve, like I'm getting the swing of it. I'm getting happier and happier and happier, and before you know it, I'm like, okay, cool, this is the shot, man. I got it.
Oh man, nice drive.
The experience alone,
you look like you had a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun.
You think you got what it takes there?
Yeah.
Today ain't no bottom two, I promise you that.
It's a dope experience, but if you're not, like, if your cardio is not up to scratch, you feel it. Like, you can't breathe.
Trying to get the shot, it's swinging you, the camera's getting heavy.
Maybe if I can get some advice, a word or two in.
But Doug, all the best. Good luck.
Oh, I need it. I need it.
Go kill it. Go kill it. Go kill it. Top 2, top 3, top 4.
Gugu.
Gugu, you look like you're tightly strapped. You look like you're ready for your shot.
I'm ready. I don't know what the hell is about to go down for real. Like
3, 2,
what I wasn't ready for is the devil driver.
1, go!
I have a person who's supposed to be holding me. I think me and my helper are flying in this thing. I'm swinging left and I'm swinging right. I can't seem to come back. For the record, this is the only time you'll ever see me act a fool, look a fool, and behave. Yo,
But you can't even like...
It's a roller coaster, and then it's not a roller coaster. I'm like skydiving, because the whole time I'm just looking up. I'm ooh. If I did get something, it's just from the gods, eh?
She's I don't know. Like this challenge is just giving me so much tense. It's so tense.
Car stops, everything stops, it's over.
You made it back alive. At one point, you didn't look like you were going to.
Because most of the time I just like, I got a lot of beautiful sky pictures though. I bet I have something.
Gugu did break a nail. I mean, it was bound to happen at some time.
Did your nail survive it?
Right on the, ooh! There's no taking it back, there's no going back. Last year's a good luck, bruh.
Please, Andrew, please, baby. They are strapping me. Am I used to strapping and handcuffing? No. I am a child of God. We don't do these things. I just go on my knees. Oh. And pray. How?
Sure. He's in this downward dog yoga weird position.
What are the settings quickly? TV 16, eh? I'm trying to see something.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
The car starts, my first reaction, I'm flying. I'm being a ragdoll. Ooh. Hi, boo.
Oh my God! His eyes are closed and just like, ah! Best part of the day.
He's nowhere with that one.
Rasiza was just screaming. You're just wondering whether is he even getting his shot.
You could panic during like a whole challenge, but still come out with the shot.
It's very difficult getting the shot because you're thinking to yourself that, am I really doing this?
It was just fun. You just hear him go, ah!
I'm hearing a lot of screeching, and I'm pretty sure it's not the car.
I know that the loud ones, the dramatic ones, they still get their shot.
With the grace of, over to you, my dear.
I'm hoping I can do this in like one round, one lap. Not too fast! It feels so uncomfortable.
3,
No way!
Let's go, baby.
2,
Oh.
1, go!
Like from the word go, I'm falling like. Gila.
I have no idea what she's seeing. She's got her hair all over her face like a curtain.
I can't get a shot. I just can't get a shot.
swag photography, trademarked by Nathan Baker.
Guys, she had shades on, like shades on. How do you do that? Shades on.
You okay there?
Yeah!
Don't even worry, your hair tells the whole story.
Yeah. I didn't get my shots. I didn't get my shots. I know it, I can feel it. Hopefully there's something there for the judges to see.
Being harnessed, as I prefer calling it rather than strapped to the back of a vehicle, is something that I'm excited about because I think it's going to be loads of fun.
Zahira is like weirdly confident about this.
3, 2,
But we're not here to just have fun. We're here to get the perfect picture.
1.
This is fun. I love these action, adventure type activities. It is quite nice being able to move around on the back of a vehicle the way we are. But I'm just not nailing that shot. It's not going well. Come on. So I'm going to plan B, C, D, E, F. Plan F is just get a photo. Don't fiddle with settings any longer.
It's a challenge for a reason, so you can never be too confident.
I don't mind going faster. Speed is not an issue for me. But speed plus getting the perfect picture, now that's where the complication comes.
How was that?
I hope I got something.
You just hope you got something?
I definitely don't have A, B, or C, but I'm definitely in the D, E, F family, and I definitely have an option.
Whoever's holding me at the back better hold on tight, because I think even though you've got a harness, these jeans are tight, it's slippery, they're gonna have a hard time keeping me on the bucket.
Ek wil net bietjie meer van die kar se kant angle ook kry.
Yeah, Jesus, take not only the wheel, just take that old bucky and make it go.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
I planned on doing panning. As I said, panning. This is not panning. At some point I said I don't know where I am.
Boksburg, Ivan. You're in Boksburg on a bakkie on a racetrack. I'm not sure if that helps.
That is crazy. I can't remember much from being on that bakkie, just except for, I think I've got a bruise on my arm, like trying to hold onto the buck.
There was a point where you slid completely across. Did you almost drop the camera?
I was holding on here because I got a bit of support and I just left and it went whoop.
Thank the Lord I didn't throw up.
You gotta know where the corners are.
You feel like your camera knows where the corners are?
He knows the corners. Well, he does now. He does now.
Disadvantage going last. You end up overthinking things.
A little bit.
The plan at this point is to give myself a bit of slack on the harness so that I can hang over the back of the bakkie.
Let's see what happens if I try that and get some road in the foreground.
And shoot up at the car to make the car the hero.
In 3, 2, 1, go! How's that slack on the harness working out for you now, Jono?
I was being flung on that first lap from side to side.
Yeah! Yes!
Didn't think about the fact that because I've got slack now, there's zero stability. There's not a single second on this track that I've been steady at this point. Even on the straights, I'm somehow being flung from side to side. It started out fun, and I'd say within the first 3 seconds, it became terrifying.
Did you get it?
I couldn't get the focus like on the car.
Well, I hope you got your shot.
I knocked a setting when I got flung around.
I didn't get any of the low angle stuff because it was just impossible to stay still that low on the ground because of all the slack.
That plan did not work.
Out of the office and on the stands, our photo edit guru guy, Andrew, sits down with the contestants to help them select their final pick.
Right, let's have a look. So I'm stuck between two.
99 out of 100 of the pictures are out of focus, which is not quite what I was going for.
I think I might get marked down for the fact that my sky is a little bit diluted.
There you go. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
This was extremely exciting, extremely interesting, but I hope you love my photo just as much as I do.
Oh, yes. You see it? Very nice. That looks pretty sexy.
I'm really hoping to get like a out of the magazine shot.
Oh, my feelings today, Like at this point, I don't even think I got anything.
If it's not mine, I'm definitely in the top 3, and if I'm not in the top 3, I'm burning this whole set down. And I know I'm not gonna burn this set down. I'm just, I'm gonna become top 3.
With the selections made, it's over to our judges to see which of these images get them all revved up.
Straight off the bat, you want to look for athleticism, you want to look for motion, you don't want it to be too exposed, too dark. So main differences with this is a 60th of a second, that's 2000 super sharp, whereas this, you've got all the athleticism in the world.
This image for me, I just get nostalgia. The sense of the speed is what I enjoy here.
It's great and the technical ability 10 out of 10, but it doesn't show enough drama for me.
Matthew seems like he can be quite a difficult judge, to be honest with you.
We saw you all being flung around right and left.
Today I was very, very, very challenged.
But Maps, why didn't you tell us just buckle up? When it starts, you just fly.
Yeah.
Well, you got strapped up. You knew that.
Oh! Like, it's fun, but it's also scary at the same time.
Would you have changed anything?
Change the driver, yeah.
Google, what was wrong with your driver?
This was me the whole time. I couldn't even get up.
Oh, guys, no, the driver.
Like to actually get the car in focus while you're going through all of that turbulence.
And changing
it's
settings
crazy.
while you go.
I did get 2 or 3 pictures that are in focus, luckily.
And that is part of the challenge because, Matthew, you were saying that you had to get this right a couple times before you actually eventually got it right.
Yeah, exactly. But now that you're here, you can see it's constantly active. You got to work hard. But I mean, I saw some of the images. They look really cool. And you guys really put what I told you to test, which is, I think that's the best thing at the end of the day. So may the best photo win.
You all seem a bit exhausted from today, being flung around at fast speeds behind this vehicle. But if you thought today was tough, tomorrow's going to be a whole lot more tougher because we're up in the ante.
I don't want to predict anything, but I just know it's another life-threatening situation.
And we're going a whole lot faster.
No, man.
No, come on.
Yeah, I need to call my life insurance and just let them know that the NT has been upped.
New dawn, new day, new challenge. But are they up for it?
Welcome to the Kitty Hawk Aerodrome and the location of your next challenge. How do we all feel about flights and heights?
Are we jumping out of an airplane?
When we started the show, they asked us. There were capital letters on the phobias. Scared of heights.
Definitely the challenge consists of aircrafts. I don't know if we're jumping off a plane.
Do you have a medic on site?
We do have a medic on site. You're safe, don't worry. I'm pretty sure you want to know where you are sitting with all the scores.
Not really.
Yesterday, there were a lot of nervous faces. With the highest score this season so far, perfect placement, sharpness, and spot-on brief execution, sitting at the top of the pile with a total of 76 points, Lasizwe.
I'm at the top. And when I'm at the top, it's very hard for me to come down.
Our next photo with 72 points is in second place with great focus on the car and beautiful leading lines. Well done, Anele.
Clearly I'm onto something and the judges can see it.
Our next photo was so close to the perfect picture, but it was just a touch soft and it tells the story of the racetrack brilliantly. 1 point behind second place, 71 points, Nomvelo.
I'm not going anywhere.
And even in 4th place with a score of 67 out of 100. Nicely done, Ivan.
Well done, partner.
The next photo is sharp and dramatic, but it's too dark and underexposed. And in 5th place with 63 points, John.
Look, I'm happy with my score because the way I was flung around in the back of that car, it's a miracle I managed to get anything.
Next up, we have a tie in 6th place. The first photo is technically well executed, but the white balance is off and the shot is overexposed. Gugu, 60 points goes to you. The second photo is blurry, and despite being bright yellow, the car looks bland and a touch colorless. Sharing that place of 6th place, Zahira with 60 points.
I knew that my photo wouldn't be top 3 or 4, but I definitely wasn't expecting second from the bottom.
Listen, man, you guys want me gone.
Hold up, we're getting there.
Oh, don't even say it. We already know.
In last place, but with only 1 point behind that tie for 6th place, Tejo, even though your car was sharp, your shutter speed was far too high.
Now it's starting to sting. I'm like, nah, man, this is not me.
That unfortunately lost you a lot of points with the judges, but you still score a strong 59 points.
Still good, still done. That's a great score.
But guys, overall, come on, you all did incredibly well, and I think you all need to be very proud of yourselves and give yourselves a round of applause.
Well done, guys.
As promised, we are upping the ante and increasing the speed for your next challenge. Well, today, you'll be taking photos from plane to plane.
Why do you guys hate us this much?
Whoever planned this is not well up here.
It's nice to be in the top 2 and have that.
But hey, we're here for adventure, we're here to learn. Let's go.
Well, 4 at a time, you will be given the opportunity to fly in an RV-7 aircraft and take photos of the other planes that are flying in tandem with you.
Shout out, man.
Plane to plane? Really?
Personally, I don't know why we are at an airfield, but apparently we are going to be doing extreme activities.
If it isn't clear already, Top Gun kind of stuff. Nasizwe, as the winner of the previous challenge, you will be getting the opportunity to utilize a 24-70 lens.
With my last challenge, I took the 70mm and it did magic, so I want to do it again.
But I think what you do need right now is a quick word from our guest judge to give you a little bit of a heads up and assistance on what you might want to know to take that perfect picture in the air. Matthew?
What's up, everyone? So first of all, inside the plane, it's not going to be static. Who's to say you're not going to barrel roll or do anything crazy in the air? From a technical point of view, what I'm looking for is a sharp, in-focus plane, but also make sure that the propeller is moving. I don't want to see anything static. It's got to be super blurry. So you got to make sure that the plane is the most important thing.
So if you want to know what you'll be flying in, cast your eyes to the skies.
I'm very nervous about the fact that I might throw up.
That's what's going through my mind right now.
I do feel for Jono because I can see the stress in his face.
Oh, keep it to yourself. You could see Jono is like already shivering, he's shaking.
I want my feet on the ground with my subject moving. I don't want to be moving. I want my subject to be moving.
These challenges are getting tough, eh?
Getting very tough. Woo!
Your first group going up, I can see nothing but nerves, but how are you really feeling?
I'm excited.
Feeling nothing.
Let's just do this.
I'm numb.
Let's just go. When I say the perfect picture hates us, they really, 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 really hate us.
Good luck, guys. Let's get snapping.
How do I even get in here?
Tiny! So it's right at the right? Yeah.
I'm gonna win it.
But don't worry, it's my first time too, so we'll be okay.
I'm feeling so much better.
Oh, no turning back now. But
Yeah, no, at this point, I don't understand what's going on.
It's the thoughts in my mind are not pleasant right now.
Strapped in and ready to fly. Well, kinda ready to fly. This looks like fun. This should be fun.
Not sure everyone shares my sentiments.
100 miles per hour, turning right, go.
I am struggling to open my eyes. Snap, 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 snap. Everything is a lot, man. I'm all over the place. But the one thing that's sticking out to me is just that I gotta do this again. Whew, that was hard.
And we're off, and I'm doing exactly what they said I mustn't do, which is put my eye in the viewfinder, because that's what makes you sick. My plan right now is to just snap away like it's nobody's business. I need to go right, go left, go up, go down, go wherever I can, and just get a plane in sharp and focus with that propeller rotation.
I don't think I have the shot. I don't know what's going on, but I keep trying.
Jono may have almost passed out, but he didn't throw up, so I'd call that a win.
How did we finish so quickly? At some point, I thought my plane was gonna move and go to the other side so I can get a shot at my ride, but it's done.
Group 2, what did it feel like watching Group 1? Do you think it was a bit of an advantage watching them go before you?
Not at all.
Not at all.
The pilots are doing their things, like the planes are flying upside down, backflips are being done. I think that's when we started to worry.
Okay, well, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Get in your planes.
Rot.
Wings it.
Can I hold you?
Wait, yes.
It's so small, it's so compact. Like, also, there's this lever that's sitting here, and you're just like so tempted to touch it.
Straight to...
I get in, Ryan tells me it's his second flight.
Say nice for my Mark, Remember
when you were a kid and you used to watch airplanes?
Group 1 seem happy with their feet on solid ground.
It literally goes and you feel it, and your whole body, like an out-of-body experience. Your whole body, like your soul just leaves your body.
There's so many questions on my mind, but I am at the top. So people at the top don't stress.
My plan for right now is basically just to get like a shot that will just give me 2 views of the plane, but 2 planes. You know, the other plane could be this way, the other plane could be this way. I need something that's just gonna be crazy.
Getting the shot in my seat next to Ryan is extremely challenging because most of the action is out of his window.
I've actually got quite a little bit of space to move around, so I'm very happy. But now the pilot is telling me, don't take photos on the first hoop.
You mean this extreme upside-down hoop? Gee, I wonder why.
I'm like, why not? He's like, because you're not going to be able to, you're going to get sick.
The backflips, they're going down, they're going up. There's a lot going on, and it's just you and your operator next to you. So it's an amazing feeling, but scary at the same time.
I'm seeing Ivan is up here, and I'm like, he's shooting away. You know, he's having fun with it. I'm like, yo, I gotta get to that level right now, you know?
I kind of like the vibe, but I'm not sure if I'm getting the right shot. When I get out of the plane, I just want to turn my camera off and deal with it later.
I'm happy to be back on solid ground. As cool as this experience was, I can only do so many turns and flips in one go.
as we're landing, I'm looking through my images and I am seeing that I have a choice. So that's a good feeling to have.
I got a shot that was really beautiful. For me, if I'm to see that shot, if I'm walking anywhere into a room and I see that, I'll definitely be like, that's a nice picture.
Can I see your picture?
Can I see your picture?
And they gave you that
I don't
plane
know.
to shoot, right? This is the plane they gave you.
Yes.
It's a gorgeous
Do you think?
Okay, Shutterbugs. How was that?
Amazing.
It was suffering.
I love how you've all gone from being scared to now it being the most beautiful experience.
Very nice.
Well, I'm happy for all of you and that entire experience you had. You still have to go and edit your photos. You've got a chance to make sure that you have your perfect picture and see if you've got it. But tomorrow we'll find out who is going to be our winner and who's just a fly-by-night photographer. Enjoy your edits and good luck.
Shut up.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Maybe.
With all the contestants back on the ground, it's time for them to choose their final image. Sometimes this can be the toughest part because making the wrong choice could result in a crash and burn.
This is like, should we go with what the judges want or should we go with what we want? I've got two options that I can see at this point. One's a beautiful kind of picture that I would frame on my wall. Then I've got a safe shot.
It was so horrible, Andrew. Don't laugh.
I think it's a great shot.
I just think it's too boring.
Today, picking my shot for the judges is hard. So this task is the one that sends me home, eh?
Or keeps you in the show.
And this is definitely, for me, stands out of all the challenges we've done so far. It's a beautiful shot. Like, I really, really do think this is the best picture I've taken up to so far in the competition.
I'm very happy with that. I've got 3 planes in one photo. You're not going to get any better than that.
That's pretty hot.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
It's interesting, it's low.
Yeah.
It's not a sprint race, it's a marathon.
This is my favorite. I love how
Such a
the
great
red
story.
pops. Will the judges appreciate my creativity? Do you ever know?
I'm becoming a photographer. Hey!
This is my shots
Happy
that I'm
days.
taking a shot with.
And with that, we have our final images. Seems like it's going to be a tough week for our judges.
That's gorgeous.
Nothing more for our celebs to do this week. For now, it's flight mode. Their fate is firmly over to the judges. All they can do is stand back and hope their picture soars above the rest.
I like what I see, but I feel like it's just a little bit missed.
The one thing that really disturbs me about this image, I think, is the flare.
Oh, wow. It completely challenges your perception.
I've got that propeller blur that they wanted. They were very specific about getting that blur. I think it's dramatic.
Congratulations, whoever took this image. It was really well done.
So the next one. Wow. I couldn't have asked for anything better. I honestly would take this, print it, and stick it in a bar somewhere. This is just beautiful. So you've got nice golden light. The propeller is perfect. It's circular. The wing sticks out. It gives you that, you know, sort of depth and proportion. On the bottom right, you see a nice little flare that pops out. I really like that. Whoever took it, I'm going to put that in my house for sure.
You know, when they say when preparation meets an opportunity, there was a moment here. It was killed by this. It was just overly done. A little bit of detail. Your subject, the one thing that you need to show needs to really pop.
I absolutely love it. Come fly with me. That's what I feel when I look at this. There's beautiful light. Symmetry is amazing. And then you look into it more. You've got the story from the pilot in the plane you're at. You've got the wing giving you perspective. Everything for me in this image works. That's a 10 out of 10 for sure.
This is a beautiful image. This is, you know, I'm coming home. So, you know, the hero's image at the end of a film, the Top Gun moment, you know. But just the way it's turned, I love the lean. The lean's telling me that it's coming home to the runway.
But this image, probably if there was a little bit of patience exercised here, it could have been an amazing image, probably.
On that note, having seen all the images, the judges head out to lock in their scores for this challenge, giving us this week's final order and deciding the fate of one of our celebrities.
Contestants, in a few minutes, 8 will become 7. How are you feeling?
I know that I'm number 1. I have to be number 1.
Anele,
I'm stressed out.
what's stressing you?
The comments about my picture were not so great.
Well, we may not take any more time.
I never expected this.
With 73 points out of 100, it's our reigning champion, Lasizwe.
That's why he's like, smile.
You walk
Darling. Ugh, you know, sometimes you gotta shock people.
In second place, with a total overall score of 71 across both challenges. Welcome back to the top, Ivan. Our celebrity contestant in third place this week has scored the highest score in a single challenge, scoring 79 out of 100 in challenge 2, our plane to plane challenge. And that, this week, goes to Zahira. Comfortable in the middle with a score of 65. It's Jonathan. Dropping a few spots this week, just below Jonathan, and sitting in 5th place with 62 points, Nomvelo.
Oh, nice one.
That leaves our bottom 3, again, it's incredibly tight. With 60 out of 100 this week, Gugu, you've managed to stay safe.
I feel liberated, I feel free, I'm taking every moment in, and I'm actually having fun.
After challenge 1, she was incredibly excited, sitting in 2nd place. Anele, after challenge 2, you found yourself sitting in the bottom 2 with an image that just wasn't strong enough.
I'm emotional because if I leave, I'm gonna leave the people and the bonds that I've made.
Now, how are you feeling?
Wesa. It's just Wesa. And if Tseho leaves, that bond is also separated. I didn't expect myself to be in the bottom 2 after being in the top 2. It's crazy.
I'm finding out I'm in the bottom 2 with Anele, and I'm like, not Anele.
You're at the bottom by 1 point. And in challenge 2, you said you would fight.
Yeah.
You think you did enough?
I think I did enough. I think I did enough.
Well, as you all know, in this show, light represents your place in the competition.
Like, what has the world come to? It's me against Tseho, you know?
The person this week whose light will be going out is...
Oh, dear God. And they put us next to each other. Someone needs to stop and tell me what's happening.
So we know how badly you wanted to stay in this. You fought every day. You brought the laughs, you brought the banter, you brought the swag. How are you feeling about leaving the perfect picture?
Not so sad about the money. Sad about, you know, the friends you make. Life goes on. You know, you can still say you're gonna text, I'll text them 2 days later. Life goes on. And you just never know if you're ever gonna get this moment back. My good people.
Oh, good sir.
Like I normally say, it's a wrap.
Yes, yes.
Love you, T.
I've never felt like the world was crashing into me all at the same time, like I feel in this moment.
Goodbye as well to our guest judge this week, Matthew Kanaya, who helped you get some of the highest scores this week. Thank you, Matthew.
Thanks for having me.
As you can see, everyone is leveling up, and you're going to need to bring your A game to every single challenge, especially next time if you think you'll have any sporting chance at winning. Good luck.
This feels like
Thank you, happy challenge. And I'll see you next week.
Next week on The Perfect Picture, it's all about iconic sports photography, and while most of our contestants are honing their craft, Lasizwe doesn't miss a moment in spotting some new talent.
Like, I have never been surrounded by so much testosterone.
This was, I would give this week 10 out of 10 for experience-wise, learning what we can do with our cameras.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Anele Zondo, aka Nay the Bay, Ntombi Ngozi Ghost X1.
Can I get a second chance to do this again?
We're getting wild, we're getting rough, we're getting speedy, and we're strapped in.
This was one of the best weeks of my life by far.